Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Coldfire, and today I am bringing you another requested song by a group or artist that I am not going to know if I know how to pronounce it right, but I'm going to try my best. Bleu, Nuit, Bleu, Nuit, but it said react to Lilith at Eve. Eve. I know ET stands for something. God, I just can't get it in my memory bank right now. I do have short-term memory loss. But anyways, I guess that this is probably, they didn't make a video for the song, so they did sort of their own little version of it. So, let's get into it and see what they sound like, okay?
Dans l'ombre du jardin, le souffle des serpents,
you said they were French.
Murmure l'écho du néant. Ève regarde le fruit de l'interdit, deux âmes perdues dans un Éden en sursis. Choix ou piège, qui peut le savoir? Les chaînes se brisent dans le noir. Lilith danse, Ève se tait sous la lune. Leur destin défait, liberté ou exil. Le feu consume dans la nuit. L'éternité s'allume. Le sang des étoiles coule dans leurs veines, un cri à l'éclat, le poids de la haine.
Sorry guys, I don't know what the hell is going on with this thing. I'm trying to get it into... I thought I was hitting American. Let me see. Subtitles off. Subtitles. Okay. So it will not let me put it into English version, and I took French for 2 years in high school, and I still don't know what the heck. You know, when you go to high school, you just forget everything.
Le sang des étoiles coule dans leurs veines, un cri à l'éclat, le poids de la haine. Des cendres d'Adam s'élève une flamme de femme, de monde, un seul drame. La pomme tombe, l'arbre gémit. Le vent hurle, le ciel se Lilith danse, Ève se tait sous la lune. Leur destin défait, liberté ou exil. Le feu consume dans la nuit. L'éternité
Hold on a second. This is... It's got a gothic vibe to it, which I really love. The voices are just phenomenal. I just wished I could remember my French. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna look up their name at the end and see if I'm pronouncing it correctly. and then kind of like get an overview of what the song feels. But based on the video, I'm kind of feeling a little bit of what I learned in French, but that was God knows how long ago. But I do know the story of Eve and Lilith. A lot of Christians will keep this out of the original Bible because, but all the other ancient texts and everything tell you that Lilith was Adam's first mate. However, there was a big difference. Lilith refused to submit to man. Man did not like that, so he went to God and he said, send me a woman who will submit. God put Adam to sleep, used his rib, breathed life into it, and created Eve. Lilith was then cast out of the Garden of Eden, and she was therefore cursed with, may all your offspring bring you unbearable pain forever, which is where the saying comes from, that childbirth is the greatest pain that you'll ever feel. So, and it kind of goes with that, things, because I am not a Christian. I'm a spiritual person, but I do love reading different types of religions, and there are so many religions that will mention Lilith. I think the Hebrew Bible, or the Christian Bible, whatever, it doesn't. They leave that out there. There was actually 7 books left out of the Bible because of controversy. Believe it or not. That's history. Because if you... And this is what I'm going to say here. Well, just because you read it in a book doesn't mean it's real. Well, isn't the Bible a book? And we believe it's real? So... if the Bible is supposed to be truthfully written, are you saying that other cultures that write their religion aren't truthful as well? So maybe there's a higher up that has different belief systems, or there may be multiple higher ups. Who knows? For all we know, God could be a woman. I don't know. That's just one of those things that, is life's unspoken words. But anyways, I'm going to keep on with this. It's almost like opera, too. It's like an opera meets gothic. The background kind of choir chanting. Thought that was the end. See, my computer, it just jumps. I don't know why. But, wow. That was one of those songs that, like, really had me entranced to the point of, like, you don't even really have to understand what it means to appreciate the vocals. The opera meets gothic, the background chanting, it was just so mesmerizing. Now we're going to take a minute, and I have to be curious to look this up. Bleu Nuit is a musical artist whose work often blends elements of dark synth pop, post-punk, and cinematic soundscapes. The track Lilith and Eve is a prominent song from the artist's repertoire, notably appearing on the album Naissance d'un Mondial. See, told you my French sucks. The song Lilith and Eve draws on the powerful mythological and psychological archetypes of the first two women associated with Adam in Judeo-Christian and Jewish folklore. I'm just that good. Lilith, frequently portrayed as Adam's first wife who refused to be subservient. Lilith represents rebellion, independence, and the darker, untamed feminine. Got it right again. Eve, created by Adam's rib. Eve is traditionally seen as a symbol of domesticality, motherhood, and obedience. Got that. The contrast, the song explores the duality or archetypal split between these two figures, one born to obey and the other born to defy, reflecting internal psychological conflicts or societal expectations of women. Okay. See how much I love being right? I just love it. The pronunciation is basically, it means French for midnight, is Bleu Nuit. Bleu Nuit. Okay. Bleu Nuit. Pronounced like the BL in blue. Sorry, Bleu. Oh. Blue. Oh. Okay. I'm trying to get that to roll off my southern tongue. Anyways, that was a very beautiful song, guys. I have to admit that. Lilith. Now I know what ET stands for in French. Is Lilith and Eve. Okay. Like et tu, Judas. And you too, Judas. Meaning what was replied in the Bible when he betrayed Jesus and turned on him. Anyways, I know too much about religion. That's sad. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this beautiful song, and let me know what you think. And until my next video reaction, from the US to wherever you are in this great big old world, I send you all my love, my hugs, kisses, and best wishes. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.